Hi, I'm Dr. Dana Judd. This is the State of the School 2026 for Inspire Academy. I want to give you a little bit of history about Inspire Academy. It was started in 2018 for students that think and learn outside the box. It's a Christian environment with small classes, incredible professional teachers, and a place where kids can not just be safe academically, but emotionally and physically, and most of all, spiritually, because God didn't mess up when He made them. Let me begin. We all know that schools are closing around us. Whether your child is in private school, public school, being homeschooled, or any type of educational program, education has changed in Texas. You have a choice. With that choice, I want to make sure you know what Inspire Academy stands for. Our overarching scripture at Inspire Academy comes from Psalms 139, verses 13 through 14. God made all of us, and especially your kids, creatively and wonderfully made. And Ephesians 2:10 says they're a masterpiece, and so are you. And so I want to give you a little bit of information about our school so that you can learn all the things that are going on right now. The climate and culture of Inspire Academy is very unique. If you walk in the door of our school, you immediately feel engulfed in a comforting, loving environment with teachers who sincerely care about their students. That is not going to change, regardless of whether education changes or not. Inspire Academy will always be the same. God has a plan for your child. So, with the new TIFAs coming, there are some things we may have to change. For right now, we will be in this building for at least another year, unless God opens the door for us to go somewhere else. But right now, we're excited about what God has planned for our future. So, I want to announce a really exciting thing. Dr. Jim Calvin, who was in administration for a long time in public schools and private schools, came to Inspire Academy this fall to go back to teaching in the classroom. But quickly, he realized that he misses the administration. And I quickly realized I appreciated his expertise. So as of January 1st, Dr. Jim Calvin is assistant head of school. We already can see incredible changes and amazing input from him. I want to officially announce that our musical that will happen in the spring at the end of April is Aladdin Jr. We are so excited. We've been wanting to have a musical for a few years, but we finally have not just the staff to conduct this, but students with great talent. And we're so excited about that. Pay attention for information about that coming in the future. So, I want to brag on our seniors for a minute. We have 9 seniors who will graduate May 12th. These are exceptional students, and we're going to spotlight each one of them in the next few weeks. But out of those 9 seniors, 6 of them have participated in intensive dual credit classes through Dallas Baptist University. We are proud to be partners in the Honor Scholar Academy at DBU. We have over 80 hours of college credit that our seniors will graduate in May with. That's exciting. Some of the classes they've taken: English 1301, 1302, U.S. History, Government, World History. We've had literature classes, science courses, you name it. Our students have been able to be given the direct opportunity. And the DBU classes, they are actually embedded in college courses, which prepares them for their future. We have completed ACTs for all of our students, helped them apply to their colleges, and they're starting to receive all of their acceptance letters. It's an exciting time to be a senior at Inspire Academy. Pay attention for the future. I want to let you know a few other things that our portrait of a graduate includes. We added things like 35 hours service hours for our students. This not only made them very beneficial for their college resumes, but it also teaches them how to give back in their community. These hours have been met by maybe going to their churches or working with other nonprofit organizations, or in Christmas time, they were very much a part of the Samaritan's Purse Christmas boxes that we did. We are really proud of what we stand for, and service is a priority at Inspire Academy. And I'm excited that we are being able to give more opportunities to our families, such as the Meal Marathon that we had several families participate in November. We are also, as an accredited ACSI school, the Association of Christian Schools International, we're very proud to be able to represent for Texas this area. That has been a very big deal when learning about the TIFAs. The accreditation we chose is one that is significant. It is hardy. We've worked really hard to have it, and we are incredibly proud of it. You can be proud that your child attends a school that is accredited by ACSI because of the standards that that organization stands for. I want to let you know with that, there are certain things that we have to report to the state, such as how many waivers we have. We do hearing and vision tests. Some of those things will be additions for your students in the next spring. So if they come home and they say, they checked my eyes today, that's because we're doing that as partners of our accreditation. One of the things that TIFA required is that you have a norm reference test. Well, we already do that. We do the MAPS testing. So we've done the MAPS testing in the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, and the end of the year. And we have just completed the middle of the year for most of our students. This is really exciting because we're able to see trajectories. If they start to drop in an area, we're able to go back and go, was that a testing day? Are we needing to do something with the curriculum? What exactly is going on with that? Your child is given one-on-one attention to work on these because it's just a snapshot. That day, that moment, in that class. And so we just want to be able to give them the most opportunity to show what they're able to do, tools in their toolbox. It's very important that we also give these MAPS tests when it comes to TIFA. TIFA requires that there be some kind of testing, and MAPS testing is one of those. It's similar to STAR for public schools, only MAPS is much more appropriate to your child specifically and not to a group of students. February 12th, we're going to have parent-teacher conferences. Typically, we have more elementary parents that choose to participate in this, but I encourage you to please sign up. February 12th is a holiday, but my teachers are going to be here to spend time with you, sharing information about your amazing kids, going over their MAPS testing, answering your questions, giving you a snapshot into their futures. So make sure you sign up February 12th, and we'll see you then. I want to announce the 2026-27 tuition. I've put a lot of prayer into this. I've spent a long time thinking over it. Your children are taught by not only incredible professionals in their field, but godly, honoring individuals who lead your kids to Christ. That is a very big deal to me and to the culture of our school. But not just their hearts love the Lord. They have spent many hours being experts in their field. Over 60% of my staff have master's or greater degrees or specializations in some area. The 2026-27 tuition for next year is $25,000. That's a flat amount that includes all of your trainings, all the one-on-ones. It includes every activity your students participate in at school. It's a flat $25,000. This will be used to make sure that our teachers are honored the way you want them to be honored as well. You might notice if you visited other schools that you pay an additional fee on top of tuition for what they call their learning labs or their academic service programs or whatever that is. There is no addition for your student at Inspire Academy. Every class, they're given accommodations and modifications that they might need, all the way from extra time to being able to use a purple pen in math if they need to. This is a very special thing for your student because they're not only being able to have the accommodations in the classroom all day, but they're learning the things that they need to be successful. So they have the tools in their toolbox. I'm very proud of our teachers, and I'm very proud of our school and what we're able to do for the community and for these families. We're going to move to something called continuous enrollment. We've always had a continuous enrollment where we allowed students to come in the middle of the year. But in addition to that, we are going to become like some of the other schools that have moved to continuous enrollment, where you don't have to do anything for registration. You will be automatically re-registered for next year. And if you decide that you need to make a change, or you're moving, or something goes on, you will have until March 9th to, in writing, let us know that you're looking at potentially doing something else. I hope that's not you. But if it is, that's okay. We just need to have it in writing for that. We are not asking for a registration or curriculum fee. This is a very big deal. You simply will be able to re-register. We'll send you documents that verify your information, your demographics, some things that will cover just the general review of the statement, the handbook, all the things that go along with that. But you will not have to go and do anything. This first year, it'll be a little bit different, but moving forward, it's going to be much easier for us all. With that, I removed the registration and curriculum fee, but there is going to be a penalty in a way if you don't let us know that you're not coming back. As of March the 9th, if we do not know that you have decided to branch out, then we're counting your child and their seat in our classrooms. And this is a very big deal with the TIFAs coming and with the additional families we have waiting. March 23rd, I will release any open seats to the community. Anyone waiting on our waiting list will know by March 23rd. This is important for you. You are my priority. Inspire Academy original families will continue to be first in line. But after March 23rd, I'm gonna have to fill the seats that are beside them. Yeah, people you want in class with your kids, bring them, let's go. We're actually gonna honor all of our families for those that are able to refer others to our school. We're calling it an inspiring team. And in the future, we're going to have maybe a breakfast or a lunch or a dinner or something special to honor you for that time. So don't miss out on the opportunity to be a part of our inspiring team. Some other things to be aware of with continuous enrollment. The March 9th date is very important because we will open up remaining seats to those that are on waiting lists beginning March 23rd. It is very important for us to know that your child is returning so that we can make plans, budget accordingly, and make sure that we have all the teachers in the places that we most need them to be. If you received tuition assistance in the past in the form of a scholarship or some type of assistance, you will need to reapply. You will do that between now and February 10th. So go back to the Benefax website that you went to originally, upload your current information, and then we will be able to give you some feedback on whether you are continuing to receive that tuition assistance. This is not the TIFA. This is the assistance that Inspire Academy, as good stewards of what God gives us, is able to give back to our families and to our students. We will announce those tuition assistance rewards February the 20th. In the event that you are awarded a TIFA, that money will then be put back into our tuition assistance fund for someone else, for other families that haven't yet been able to acquire a way to get their child here. So that's really important. Again, February 10th will be the last day to turn that information in, and we will give award notice by the 20th of February. Let's talk about TIFAs for a moment, because I know it's the highlight of so many things. TIFAs, or the voucher program, is going to be significant for Inspire Academy. We are one of the first 150 schools that actually were applicants that were accepted for the program. The reason that is because we have the experience. Our accreditation through ACSI gave us an edge. We are solid. a secure school who knows how to meet the needs of that learning different special needs student. TIFAs have two levels. There's the original one that it's going to be about $10,480 that you will qualify for. That is based on your family income and if you have a qualifying diagnosis. We are able to qualify your student for a diagnosis such as dyslexia or dysgraphia or oral language speech communication disorders. But what I'm not able to do is to be able to give you the IEP that is being required by the state. So whatever you need to be able to qualify for the second level for special needs, which is $30,000, a public school written IEP will be required. How do you get that if you don't already have one? You submit your paperwork to your school district that you live in, and you have them write up an IEP for you. Now, public schools are confused about this right now. There's a lot of question about it. I'm happy to help you gather information. I'm happy to make sure that you have anything you need from Inspire Academy to solidify any IEP writings that need to happen. But I can't do it for you. You have to upload the IEP, the information yourself. TIFAs will ask you when the application's open to upload your own tax information. You'll have to verify that you live in Texas by having a utility bill or something like that. You'll have to be able to verify that your child has a qualifiable diagnosis. So let's talk about that for a minute. If your child has ADHD, they do not qualify for the $30,000 special needs. In the state of Texas, dyslexia is now covered under special ed and therefore would qualify, but a straight ADHD diagnosis will only be eligible for the $10,480. Now, if your child has ADHD and another diagnosis that is qualifiable, then they will be able to qualify for that $30,000 special needs program. It is very important that you begin to work on this now. If you've ever had an IEP for your child, you're already in a great spot. If that IEP has been done even recently, most likely your IEP will work, but we don't know for sure exactly how that will be. Some of our families who've already started working on this are having public schools that are trying to push back, needing more information. Others have been able to upload their testing and quickly be able to get through their district to be able to serve them. We are here to help you, but I can't do it for you. Another thing to be aware of in the TIFA program is that it's going to be paid out in 4 increments. The first payment will be July 1st, the second October 1st, the third February 1st, and the fourth April 1st. But we still will only have a one pay or twice pay option. If you need to continue to have a monthly option or something different from the full pay or the twice pay, you will need to go through the American Christian Credit Union as we've done in the past, and they will help you to be able to set up a program, a pay plan. We love them. We appreciate working with them. They have been a great asset to Inspire Academy families this year. The TIFA applications will be open from February the 4th through March 17th. An awarding of those TIFAs will be announced around the 6th of April. That's the first round. Once they go through the first round and they've closed the window, they are expected to open a second window, a second round. We're not sure about the dates on that right now, but if you don't get in the first time, you will have another opportunity to apply in the future. We're just not really sure how long that will be. Make sure that you gather your information now so that you can get that paperwork into the right places. Friday, February 6th, we are having a tentative TIFA workshop here at school. My staff and I will be available to help you gather information to help you be able to qualify for the special needs $30,000 voucher. So pay attention for the dates and times on that. All right, so here's something exciting. with all of the TIFA information, with all of the continuous enrollment and simplifying of processes for all of that, I wanted to be able to give you a reward. So if you pay your tuition in full by March 9th, you will receive a 5% tuition reward, therefore discount of 5%. And if you pay it by April 17th, you'll have a 2.5% discount or reward. We will have all tuition due between the windows of June 15th and June 30th. In the past, this has been the first week of July, but we typically are not here. So it's very hard to pay your tuition when the July 4th holiday comes and we're not available. So we will accept payments in full or the twice pay programs with the 7.5% financing beginning June 15th through June 30th. In the next couple of days, watch for an email asking for your testimonials, asking for you to be able to tell us, what do you love about Inspire Academy? What have you seen in your child? How has it changed your family? Another thing I would ask you is, if you love us, if you've seen a change, if you are finding your family to be well served by Inspire Academy, go leave us a review on Google or Niche or any of those other sites that are out there that are reviewing private schools. We want to be available to the families that God has planned for us. But along with that, we want to be protective of our culture and our climate. And I commit to you to be sure that we only add families that continue to follow the path and culture that we already have developed here. I love you. I love Inspire Academy. Let us know if we can help.